I'm going to start at the lowest in the league.
But that's what we used to speak of back in the day in like eras before. A striker that can carry you towards trophies, that can get you, get you over the line. He just looks like that guy.
It hasn't been named.
Okay.
But I think you guys are gonna take the piss a bit because goalkeepers don't get mentioned a lot.
Salah's got great finishing ability and
great finishing.
Yeah.
I don't think Salah's that clinical.
This is about coming in peace, and I'm trying my best to come in peace. Like, you just said Salah is not clinical. That's mad.
I still haven't heard an Arsenal player, but let's go. Play you put forward.
Words.
Yes, you're right. But listen,
He's one of the few players I can comfortably say are world class at Arsenal.
what's going on, people? Welcome back to AFTV. You've joined us for another week. Come in peace. You know what that means? It's another international break. Yes, but today I've got an esteemed panel. We've got, from my right, we've got Doyle. Give me a little clap up. It gets more and more sadder as the weeks go on. He started off
Aggressively sad.
started off so happy.
Move on.
And then we have Brad's Life of Brad's to my right, Man City fan in the building. Come on.
We're coming.
We have the Don. Not the Don that we all know from AFTV. Not Don Robert. We have the Don representing Chelsea to my left. Come on. And the man that behind camera or off camera was giving a lot of lip to the Liverpool fan Doyle. Marcel representing Manchester United. He's happy. Oh, Doyle's not. Listen, everyone raise a hand. Repeat after me. Come on, raise your hand. Today I come in peace.
Today I come
in peace.
Right, let's get into this.
in peace.
Let's get into this. All right. So for today's episode, what we're gonna do, we've all decided the top 3 players right now in the Premier League. Will we be all aligned and in unison, or will there be some arguments and discussions to be had? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna start at the lowest in the league. No, relax.
It's not me anymore.
Dolly. We're gonna start with 8th position. Doyle, just give us the first player. We're gonna do one by one, please. We'll keep it quick. But who's your first player you put forward?
Words.
Floor him. And they should clip him when he was just when he was going when he was
Not
gassed.
him. No, it's not him.
Okay.
I'll say Semenyo.
Oh,
It's a good shout.
That's decent.
Not a bad shout.
That's,
Not a bad shout.
it is,
Can't
it
lie.
is.
Like Semenyo, great on the left wing. Reminds me of Manny. He's got the power. He's got the technique. He's got the vision. He's creative. He can do anything. I think in a big team as well. So yeah, I'll pick him. I've got 2 others in mind, but they're pretty obvious ones. So I thought I'd go with me more obscure one first.
okay.
Semenyo.
I like that. I like that as a first pick. He wasn't in my list, I'll be honest, but obviously we'll get into that. Let me just read through, I think, some of his numbers here. We have, for assists-wise, he's 4th he's joint 4th, actually. He's got 3 assists so far in the Premier League season. I think people know how good of a talent he is.
Yeah.
Very good on both feet. I wanted him at Arsenal, I'll be real. I still do. Some people are saying January. Do we need more? I don't know, but he's a very good player, Semenyo.
He's direct, he can facilitate, he's got ability on both feet, he's got the vision to finish as well. I think he's a complete player, I really do. I think and as I said, he'll do it at a big club if he goes to one. Come to Liverpool, lad, that would be great.
Did he not score against
Man's
them?
got his scouting report.
Getting him, bro.
Did he score against, was it you against you guys or not?
Yeah, he scored against us, ran from one side of the pitch to the other. Can't remember
he did. Yeah,
what
yeah,
team did
first
he play
game,
against
yeah.
as well recently, where he ran from the left-hand side, cut in on the byline,
Fulham.
and a proper angle on the
think that was
goal.
Fulham, innit?
Boss goal, that goal, mate. That type of player that I want at Liverpool, so yeah.
I think that was Fulham. I'm pretty sure that was Fulham.
He has been cooking.
He has.
For sure.
He's good, yeah. He's very
I don't
good.
think anyone can argue with that one, really.
I think he had a good.
I
think he had a good start, first few games.
Last
and then
2 or 3.
obviously now it's
Yeah.
a bit up and down, but he's definitely up there for one of the best Premier League players this season.
100%.
For sure.
Does he stay there this season, or is he gone by Jan, or is he gone by summer?
Oh no, he'll stay at the club, I think. But the question now is if he's going to be consistently good over the whole season, isn't it? And if he does, then I think he'll get a move.
He's really good last season as well. As
He
a
was,
standout
he
player
was.
as well. So he's had a good run. Big up Semenyo. That was interesting one. Next one, Life of Bratz. Put one player forward. Is it going to be a City player?
You know what? I've got 2 obvious ones as well,
Same.
but I'm actually going to go with Brian Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo has been a shining light this season, and he might not get the respect because of United. He plays for United, but I don't know. Every time I watch him, I feel like he's so comfortable. That United winger shirt is so heavy. You know what I mean? Not many players could do it. Sancho failed. We had a few others that failed. He just come into this team and now he looks like he's at home. He's so good. Like he does everything for that team. Everything flows through him. He scores goals. He gets assists. He creates stuff. He plays different positions. We've seen him on the right. We've seen him on the left. He can do everything. I think he can play anywhere at that front three.
It's interesting. Obviously, as bad presenter for me, I should have went to the next person in the league. It would have been Marcel, but we'll go to Marcel because Braz has just said it in Mbeumo. Are you happy with that? Are you happy to one of your players' names? And I heard someone liken him to Mo Salah this weekend. I was like,
correct.
huh?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay.
It's good players to be compared to.
Yeah, and you agree? Okay, so you're happy.
Got a little bit more flair than Salah, though, innit? He's got a little bit more flair than Salah. Let's be real.
Yeah, but Salah's got great finishing ability and
Great finishing.
ability. Yeah.
I don't think
does.
Salah's that clinical.
He's got loads.
You don't think Salah's that clinical?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think
This is about coming in peace, and I'm trying my best to come in peace. Like, you just said Salah is not clinical. That's mad. That's mad.
Do you think Salah's a great finisher?
I think, yeah, without
I think
a
he's an
shadow of a doubt.
elite finisher.
I think
He's changed the winger role, lad. He's literally become a winger striker because of how good he is at finishing. That is crazy to say. Did you see the season he had last season?
Yeah, no,
he
he did.
literally broke the record for goals on his first season.
What's
when
he
he
doing
come
this
in.
season then? Why is the
He's
ball
not very
flying
good
over the
this
bar?
season. Absolutely, he's not very good this season. But to say he's
Those
not a
holding
good
on the
finisher
pieces.
is crazy, lad. That is
He's
mad
like this.
talk. That's
trying to
crazy,
be
lad.
peaceful.
I think Salah's a good finisher. I don't think.
You just said he was. You just literally said he wasn't a good finisher.
I don't. Sorry. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. Then I don't think he's a great finisher. I think he's a good finisher. That's what I think Salah is, bro. I don't think he's a great finisher. I'll be real.
Fair play.
I think he gets a lot of chances, which he finishes. But I don't think. I don't think he's a great finisher, bro. I don't. I think he's a good finisher. When I'm looking at Kane, for example, I think Kane is. Let me compare.
Okay, Kane.
Let me explain why I think like he's not a great finisher.
Go on.
When I'm looking at the likes of Kane, I think Kane is a great finisher. Right, the way he finishes is amazing, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of someone else. I thought Suarez was a great finisher. I think Aguero was a great finisher. I don't look at Salah the same, bro. I think he's a good finisher. I don't think he's great. I'll be real.
I think he's one of the best wingers that's ever played in the league because of his finishing ability. To be quite honest with you, I think that's his biggest attribute.
Yeah, but would you argue that he does get a lot of chances, though?
Yeah, because he's in the right places at the right times.
Which is great. He's got great movement. If you want to talk about the movement, he's got great movement.
He's got how many goals he's got? He's got 250 goals, brother.
You can't argue with that.
Bro, he's an exceptional finisher.
And Mbeumo was the player put forward, and Mbeumo has been. To be fair, he's done really well, man. He was good again, good at Brentford as well. Very electric, very. They played through him. I remember when we played against Brentford, all they did was target him over the top. There is similarities in that sense that Brentford were the ones that targeted him and using him, going quick on the counter, and he was clinical, he was clutch. Now at Man United, seems like he's starting to really find his feet there. So yeah, that's an interesting one.
The comfortability, lad. I think Brad is right. He just seems really comfortable and at home. It's easy for him. He's really great. I would have loved him at Liverpool. Really would have loved him there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Man United lights are too bright for him.
Nope.
Yeah.
Seems like he's
excellent.
He's quite comfortable.
He is
He's
excellent.
He's kept the Brentford level going and then added someone top, I think, as well.
I agree.
He got Premier League Player of the Month.
Yeah.
We want to start talking about that.
It's fair. He's got 5 goals in the league so far. Big up Brian and Bremo. Interesting. I haven't had an Arsenal player. It's pissing me off a little bit. But Marcel, you go to you next. Just joint with Liverpool, but just higher than them in the leagues.
So I've got obviously 2 obvious ones and one bit more obscure, but I'll go with Haaland. Obviously since Brad's has obviously mentioned the United player. Fair. Haaland's just ridiculous level, and this is kind of for me what Pep wanted in Ibrahimovic. Just a complete finisher on the last line. The midfielders would do the work and create and approach the box. Same with the defense, and the way that they retain the ball. But this guy is he could carry them towards the league this season. If there's going to be a challenger, it's definitely not Liverpool. And it's definitely not Chelsea, and I think it's going to be City that will be able to chase Arsenal, and Haaland just goal after goal. But that's what we used to speak of back in the day in like eras before. A striker that can carry you towards trophies, that can get you, get you over the line. He just looks like that guy. It's only really maybe an injury that could stop him.
27 goals or something in 15, 16 games. Is that how many he's got?
Ridiculous.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
And he missed a pen. It could have been slapping.
Yesterday.
He could have been slapping Liverpool 4-0, slapping them. But he missed a pen on top.
Do you know, even yesterday, right, this header that he scored, it looked like he almost didn't mean to score it, but that he's that much of a natural goal scorer. He prepared just in case and got it. And it was the most perfect header ever.
Great header.
But even when it went off his head, he was looking to see where the ball was because he didn't know. But it still went in. He's literally a goal magnet. It's mad.
That's so true.
I've never seen anything like it.
He was looking at where the ball was. I was like, brother,
It's in the goal.
You put it in the perfect place. How do you not know where it's going?
And you know what? The scary part about Haaland, right, is that his heading ain't even the best. Like you could probably agree as a City fan, it's not. But if he adds that to his game, right? this guy can just be even another level. It's scary, bro. How old is he? He's only 25 years. 24.
That's
innit?
what I would say. His two
24, I
weaknesses.
think, yeah.
Two
24,
weaknesses are his penalties.
Yeah.
Because he's missed what three out of six. His last six. And his heading is not what you would expect a 6'4" giant to be. You know what I mean?
You know, he doesn't time his jumps well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
yesterday
the
he
thing.
did.
Yeah, he done well.
He's
did
good,
yesterday,
man.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
good. He's
yeah,
got
yeah.
14 goals in the league. And do you know what it is? He's not, for how big he is, he's not clunky. He's actually like, when he gets going, trying to stop that is tough. And like we just said there, I think for me as an Arsenal fan, we're in a right as the time of recording, we're in a pole position. Obviously, you're currently at the top of the league. But like, he is the one I think, boy, he can do something for City to put you back in that conversation. If you have Haaland, you have a chance. And that's frustrating to say. And
We're coming into every game though, like expecting Haaland to score. If he doesn't score, we're like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
What other player have we treated like that?
No, people go to me, City have scored. I say, everyone around me was at Haaland.
Yeah.
Yep, Haaland.
You don't even have to ask. You don't even have to ask.
We just know. So it's the inevitable, which is a bit annoying, but that's what it is. And people say, defenses win you titles, but having a attacker that good in Erling Haaland, I think it gives you a very, very good chance. Don, I'm going to put you up next. I still haven't heard an Arsenal player, but let's go, Don.
You know what? I've got two popular ones as well.
All right,
but I'm
cool.
going to go for a team that I actually said is not as bad as what people think, right? Watching their game start of the season. Thiago.
Yeah.
I think Thiago has been good, man. I think only Haaland has scored more goals than him.
Yeah, correct. 8 goals. Here you go. Thiago is second currently in the Premier League, top goal scorers currently.
Yep.
And you're right. I think I want to let you speak on him as well. But that for me, that was one he was my fourth pick. Bit of an obscure one, but he didn't make my top 3. But yeah, here you go. Thiago's been unbelievable for Brentford.
Yep.
He's been really bagging in important goals for them. Really good player. No one really was saying that before the season started. Or no one really had
He's getting in conversations now though, even in the roundup earlier today they were talking about it, like, and I think Gilly said he's like a bit of a bully, but he's got a bit of a technical ability as well, and he just gets in there, gets dirty and gets the goals, lad, and he's done really well this season so far.
Yeah, they're going to score goals. They're going to score goals because obviously without Mbeumo and Cunha, you was wondering where the goals are going to come from, right? But I think Sade is another underrated player as well. Like in front of goal, that guy can finish, bro. You know, Sade, they've got him. They've got Coyote. He's another threat with the long throws and that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think Thiago, man, he ain't gonna be at Brentford long. I don't think.
That's it. Brentford could do that. Like most teams doing the long ball stuff, but he actually, Igor Thiago's actually got good. He's a good technical player.
Look at the goal he scored against Man United.
Yeah, he can move to
that
people.
Goal.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do. Sometimes you can just let him do his own thing, and he will go and pull something out of the bag. So big him up. That's a good shout. These are good. Again, no aspect. This is a good first round of players. My first round pick. Obviously, I've got a couple obvious ones. We'll do the obvious one. For me, Gabriel Magalhaes. Come on. People would say William Saliba is obviously normally takes the headlines before this season, but Gabriel Magalhaes, the senior of the two, has actually held the captain's armband for quite a bit this season when some of the players haven't been there, like Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka. He's obviously scores goals with his head. He's a big threat when it comes to aerial battles and also in opponents' boxes. And on top of that, defensive record is ridiculous. We've got 7 clean sheets so far. I mean, this whole international break, bar Sunderland, we had clean sheets. We didn't concede 1 goal in all competitions, and Gabriel Magalhaes is the cornerstone of that defence. Listen, there's amazing defenders in our back line, but Gabriel Magalhaes, I think, deserves his flowers. It's about time, because I think everyone always looks to William Saliba, but Gabriel Magalhaes is for me the shoe-in.
He's one of the few players I can comfortably say are world class at Arsenal.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I think for me personally, he's been your best centre back since the World Cup.
He has.
I think when he came back from the World Cup, I think Saliba was not on it, and Gabriel was the one that was kind of holding his hand. We've seen how Saliba is without Gabriel as well. And it's not to say Saliba's not a good player. He's a
still a quality player.
But I think Gabriel's the guy that keeps your team together, man. Honestly, if I look at Arsenal and I think Gabriel and Zubimendi are your most important players, right?
He's
you
the
take
bedrock.
those 2 out, it's problems.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
Yeah.
problems.
Interesting.
I think they're your
He's
2
the
most
bedrock.
important
That
players.
is interesting. Gabriel, yes, many are interesting to hear from a different fan of another club that you highly rate as mid. I think a lot of people don't see the work he does, but he is very good. It's good that you've mentioned that, but there'll be another player that I mention a little bit later who's in my top 3. Right, so
we know
Gabriel
what that
Magalhaes.
My 2 have already been said now, lads. So Haaland and Gabriel. The other one that was in my mind, a sneaky one, was Timber, because I really like him, lad. I think he goes under the radar, and he's excellent footballer, and he can do pretty much everything. He can attack,
he cross the ball?
great defender, and maybe not cross as well. But he's adding a lot to that.
He can, just not. There'll be another one
adding a
that
lot
Reece
to that
James.
Arsenal
So both your
team,
fullbacks can't cross. Skelly can't can't cross and then Timber can't cross. What's
But
going
they
on?
score goals, my brother. Timber's got goals. Calafiori
scored-
got goals. Timber's got goals. It's
Yeah, against Leeds twice. So what
yeah,
other
but
games?
brother, they're goals. They're goals.
What other games,
He
though?
scores. Yeah, but
I
he
like how he
scores.
impacts the game.
That's
When was
good.
the last time he scored before Leeds? You said he gets goals.
Yeah, he gets got to be last season. Right now, last season, I'm just a bit far back out, but I'll come back to you by the end of the show and let you remind you of that.
If you
one.
ask me Cuckoo, I can tell you Cuckoo gets goals from the back. Yeah, California is actually he's all right in front of goal as well.
Now Calafiori scores as well. I know that he scores big goals as well. Man City's Wolves. Not Wolves. That was Mars scary, but yeah, no, it was Wolves. Yeah, he scores goals.
Yeah.
Calafiori, but
Yeah.
maybe not this. Maybe not the cross into the box, but that's fine. We've got wingers that get good assists, the Sakas and the Trossards and the Martinellis. But those are your three altogether. So you've gone Gabriel Magalhaes, Haaland, and who was the first one?
Semenyo, yeah. And then the sneaky one, I also like Gonzalez for them. I think he's been filling in the Rodri role so bloody well.
been good, man.
I don't think you can quite say he's one of the best players in the league right now, but he's definitely played up to his part. And
You saw
and
the
done
one
it.
team, the
yeah,
ball
yeah,
they played, didn't
yeah, yeah. But even before that, lad, I think he's doing
player.
well. So to cover Rodri, a Ballon d'Or winner, he's been excellent for every team he's played for. He's done a good job.
Okay, if your player has been mentioned, we'll come to you next, Marcel. Then you can mention it now. If it hasn't, then just do your second pick.
It hasn't. I'm surprised it hasn't. Declan Rice.
Yeah.
It's obvious. This guy's ridiculous level.
Yeah, that Don.
That's another thing though, Don. I think another one that's important for Arsenal as well is Declan.
No, he's important.
I
Yeah,
think he can
yeah,
play
he
in
is.
any position and do really well.
Talk
Like,
to them.
like even if they played him maybe on the wing, I think he would give like an account of himself that would be of a good standard.
Wing is crazy.
Yeah,
but
Have
yeah,
you seen
but-
his crosses?
I'm
Have
yeah.
you seen his crosses?
His crosses are
He can't
unbelievable.
play on the wing though. He's not playing on the wing.
I think he could do it.
He's known as the horse.
Sorry,
He can run down and gallop down
Not
that wing.
having that
He can
one.
whip a ball.
You know what? No, Rice is obviously important, bro. He adds that still in the midfield. It adds that leadership in the midfield. But the reason why I think Zubimendi is the one that's the most important is because he is the heart and soul of controlling the game and setting the tempo for them.
yeah.
You take him out and you're going to Norgard or even Rice to control the games like that. I don't think he does it to Zubimendi's level, man.
Interesting.
Like there's Zubimendi, there's a Partey. You know, Lavia, I know right now is injured and that, right? But that's the sort of profile you want in the six controlling
Yeah.
the game.
Declan done it
Rice,
last
I don't
season,
think he can. Nah, not by himself, man.
think
He
so.
done it last season to show that he's capable, and
He
then
didn't do it last
and then
season.
they
He plays
wanted
at
to
8.
free him in the
Yeah, he wanted
8.
to do more, 'cause
Yeah,
he
they
got-
wanted
he got-
to
he got more.
free him
He
more.
got
He got
more.
moved. No. He got moved because he struggled at the
He's a
beginning.
specialised player, and he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
I think he controls tempo of the game really well, and he
Yeah.
controls the tempo better than Declan. But
Of
Declan's
course.
a better footballer.
I've
and
seen
we know he
Zubimendi.
is.
Yeah, Declan's
I've
a way
seen
better
Zubimendi
all-round
gone
footballer.
hiding though in games before. Not hiding. Hiding's the wrong word actually. He hasn't turned up in games, and we've still been very good. But I think that's due to Declan Rice being everywhere, being able to take over that responsibility of when Zubimendi
Yeah.
can't do it. Don't get me wrong, Zubimendi's phenomenal, but he has. At the beginning, trust me, he was non-existent, and we had to rely on Odegaards, the Rices, and they're the ones that kind of picked up the scraps there. So Declan Rice, good choice, very good choice.
That's not a bad shout.
Yeah,
good shout.
we're gonna come over to next in league will be you.
Oh yeah, I have to talk about Kaisedo now. You know,
He's my next. He's my other pick.
What can I say about this guy, man? You know, go against banger against Liverpool,
Yeah.
banger against Brentford. We should have won us the game. All this guy does is score bangers, right? Defensively, he's everywhere, bro. He creates for us. He dictates the tempo.
Energy.
Honestly, like we just need. It's so annoying because Lavia got confirmed today is out for a month, right?
Again.
It's
Wow.
peak. If we had Lavia fit most of the games, Kaisedo would be even further up, like a box to box.
Yeah.
And you'd see him win the ball back more often, like what you saw against Tottenham.
Yeah.
Where he's winning it further forward, he would score more goals, he'd create more, because it's closer to the goal. But where he's having to play that 6 role because Lavia's never there, you don't see that side of Kaisedo. Because people think Kaisedo can't play as an 8. He's actually an 8.
Is he better than Rice in the
He came to England as an 8.
Is he better than Rice in the
He's
eight?
not.
Or do you not say?
For me, he is. Yes, he is. He's a
I
better.
don't know. I feel like taking out the goals from Caicedo, he's not better in attack than Declan
Yeah.
Rice. I don't think he is.
What's not better? What's not better in your
I
opinion?
don't
What
know.
attribute?
I feel like
he's
yeah.
better at tackling on the ball.
Yeah, and
than
energy.
Declan
He's
Rice.
got maybe a
His
bit more
sixth position,
energy.
He's excellent, lad. He
Yeah.
can
Yeah, he
get
cleans up.
anybody.
Yeah, but
like.
what do you think Rice has over him further
His
forward?
passing range.
Yeah,
I'd say
that
passing
final
range is better
pass
than
as
Kaisedo.
well.
I'm not to
The
say
final
Kaisedo's
pass.
is bad because it's not.
Do you know how good
Declan's is better, lad?
You see, this is the thing though.
Declan's pass catalog
People,
way better.
this is what I'm saying though. Caicedo's passing range is so underrated, bro.
Probably
it's
is.
so
Maybe because
underrated.
we don't. I don't feel like we see it enough.
I'm telling you, no. He creates a lot of good chances for us, bro. Even this season, I can think of the pass he played to Reece against Brighton, where he played it through to Reece. Reece cut it back, Enzo goal. Yeah, like he cuts through teams easily just for one pass. He gets the ball, bam. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But
Like,
Declan can
he's a
carry a
very
football.
But the thing he's
very
noticed
good
for
passer
on the
ball.
pitch most of all, and especially by rival fans, is his tackling ability.
Yeah.
That's why it stands out more than his passing. Whereas with Declan Rice, it's not necessarily that he can just win the ball back. You notice
Final pass, free kick.
That's what it was.
The thing is, your
free kicks,
He's not a bad
corners.
passer of the ball. Nobody would say that. Like,
Yeah.
we're just talking about the best strengths of each individual. Like I said about Salah before, Salah would sometimes get looked at as not the best footballer, but his finishing ability is his best attribute. So that still makes him a good player.
Yeah, but there was a point last season where Kaisedo had the most passes into the final third, bro.
That's decent.
Because he consistently clips the ball into the final third. Consistently, like people need to realize. I'm telling you, bro, Kaisedo on the ball. That's why for me, I actually think he's got more to his game than Kante, right? I love Kante. I love Kante.
More to his
More to his game in terms of Kante was a brilliant ball winner. Unbelievable ball carrier. Unbelievable. What's the word I'm looking for?
Interceptor of the ball or something.
In terms of winning the ball back, great at that.
He's made the best.
But his passing range, I'm telling you, ask any Chelsea fan, bro. Kante's passing range weren't the best. I remember rival fans used to say this all the time to us.
But is Kaisedo's that
Bro,
good?
Kaisedo's passing range is unbelievable. I go to a lot of games at the bridge where it's tight. Yeah, and I see that guy just get the ball, one touch, bam, the ball's just gone to the other side. Watch it closely now that I've said it.
No,
his passing
going
range
to.
So why
is
don't you think that
unbelievable.
it stands out as much as it should, other than his tackling ability? Because that's what we're all noticing him for. So what do you think?
Because I don't think you're watching him closely. I'll be
Maybe
real.
we're not.
He
Maybe
gets
we need to look at him closer.
he gets a lot of pre-assists. There's some of the chances that
They
he
got
creates
joint
don't
GA
get
at the
finished.
moment. You got Kaisedo's got 3 goals, 1 assist in the league. And then we've got two goals, 2 assists so far.
And don't get me wrong, Kante was unbelievable. Kante is one of my favourite players. I get compared to Kante when I'm playing, but I just have to be honest. I just have to be honest, bro. Like I feel like Kaisedo has more to his game, and he has a higher ceiling for me. I'll be honest, man.
Okay, interesting. He's gone Kaisedo. I'll be honest. He was one that the player that I picked. I'm getting to it after we hear from Brad's. I was debating whether to put Kaisedo in, but I couldn't because I had to put my guy in. But Brad, let me just go to you then quickly for your next player. If it has already been named, then give me the 2. If it hasn't, then give me the 1.
So it hasn't been named.
Okay.
But I think you guys are gonna take the piss a bit because goalkeepers don't get mentioned a lot. Donnarumma. Wow. That guy. You know how much I love him. You know how much I love him. He's changed my club. He's changed it. He's come in 9 games. We haven't lost 9 games in a row.
What was your first pick?
My first pick was, what was it?
It wasn't Haaland.
It was Haaland. Yeah,
it was Brian.
No, it was Brian and Buemo.
Okay.
Donnarumma, and I had Haaland as well, but I was gonna put Gabriel there as well. But Donnarumma, I'm sorry, man.
He's been good. I don't know if he's one of the best players in the league, but he's been good for you.
That's it.
He is one of the best. It's because he's a goalkeeper.
No, it's not that.
Maybe that's fair to say as well.
He's changed your team, and we spoke about in the
You
last
see how
week on the
leaky
piece.
we were before him.
Correct, and I think I've done a talk before on AFTV that goalkeepers are so underrated how important they are for teams in general. Like we look at Sanchez when he was really bad, someone that he's someone that was causing you a lot of problems.
Yep.
We saw Onana, terrible, caused a lot of problems. Listen, we now had a bad keeper, but David Raya changed our trajectory. I think when it comes to Arsenal, how they play and high claims and everything, goalkeepers are so vital when it comes to teams and doing well. I think in over a long campaign in football, Donnarumma's definitely a shout. Top 3 though players right now.
It's only been like 14 games. Think about it. He's played 9. He's had 6, 7 clean sheets. What are we doing here?
Fair play.
He's balling.
It's all subjective, lads. It's all subjective.
It's a left field.
He's loving life right now because he's not seen weak hands. He's seen a keeper that's got solid, strong hands.
Maybe it is.
It's like the Man U supporters now that they've got Lemons or what's his name? Lemons.
Yeah.
He's better. He's so much better than Onana that he almost looks like a world-class goalkeeper because Onana was that bad. Anything is better.
But Donnarumma is a world-class goalkeeper.
He's great.
He is good.
If world-class pen stopper, definitely.
It's the same when Alisson left you guys as well. Like that is Alisson when he since left you guys. I think your defence. Listen, they will say the defenders have been weak, but I think that is the cornerstone again of your defence as well as your goalkeeper.
Definitely.
Once you change that, it does rocket if they're not as good. And
100%.
Donnarumma's been amazing. Lemons, you want to talk about him a little bit, because
Everyone was laughing on the last show when I said he's going to be good.
Because the way you said it was
going to be good.
The way you said it was like, bro, he's going to be this is it now.
He's showing it. It's only Donnarumma. I'm upset that obviously Brad's ends up, City end up getting Donnarumma. I thought he was coming. I was convinced he was coming United. Okay, he's gone City, but we've been able to replace him with all that potential with someone that's got very high potential. And I think Liverpool are going for a little bit of a transitional stage with their goalkeeper situation. If you still got Sanchez, he's still You lot still want something improved on that. He hasn't had his mistakes moment, Sanchez. Yeah.
Apart from away from the United game, he's actually been good.
Yeah, so you know, but we're waiting for him to start messing up. It's only you guys, and you guys went through your stage as well between Raya and Ramsdale, which you know has proven to be a fantastic business decision. So I agree with Brads in terms of goalkeepers being very much important, and Donnarumma's at the top of the game when it comes to goalkeepers.
Like it'll go down.
Lamont is I think he will get there. He'll definitely get there. It just oozes confidence the way that this guy plays.
Like Alisson will go down as one of Liverpool's best ever players. He
Exactly.
will. Yeah, I get it.
Fair enough. All right, my turn, and mine have all been mentioned. So I started with Gabriel Magalhaes. My next one was going to be Declan Rice. We spoke about. I think he's just unbelievable. I love that we actually are doing left field position picks instead of just attackers or whatnot. We're doing the goalkeeper. I think midfield sometimes gets overlooked with how important they are with the players like you said, mentioned Kaisedo. You even mentioned Zubimendi, but for me, Declan Rice is unbelievable. Ball winning ability. I honestly think he's one of the best in the world. I actually think he's the best in the world. Kaisedo's going to, I know you're going to argue Kaisedo's a Chelsea fan, but Declan Rice, I've seen it for so long now since he's been at Arsenal. Like, even the Sunderland game that led to our goal.
You would have lost if it wasn't for Rice.
Unbelievable. I don't know
How about the goal you conceded? What happened there?
Rice wasn't involved in that, though.
He was.
What?
That was literally his man.
Gabriel Magalhaes, what, when the ball gets nipped over Raya?
The first goal.
The first goal?
Yes. Go watch it back after the Go watch it back after the show. You remind yourself.
The
you see whose
first
man it
goal,
was.
what, Dan Ballard, when he runs.
I hear what you're saying.
He ran off
No,
with
yeah,
someone.
yes, you're right. But listen, they're gonna hate this. It was a foul on Rice. He's pulling
foul, yeah? Oh, yeah.
The ref was, listen, I'm not gonna get into it.
It was a foul. It was a
He
foul.
was pulling
Don't get into
He's
that. He's
right.
top of the league, lad. Just chill.
Yeah,
Chill, Winston.
Yeah, he was. Anyway, forget that.
Started him off,
But
bro.
but he got the goal back from intercepting the ball. I don't know how the Sunderland player didn't get rid of the ball quicker because Rice was on him, and he's, like I said, the best at the ball winning ability. Obviously, we know about his corners and talk about last season's free kicks and runs. Anyway, we can talk about it. I could talk about it for ages. Declan Rice is my second pick, and number one, not number one out of my, not in order, but Erling Haaland, there's not really much else to say. I mean, the guy's a freak of nature. He has to be in, right now the top three best players. So those are my three picks. Has anyone got any players that haven't been mentioned out of their three?
My third was Haaland as well.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yeah.
It's just got to be.
where's the Arsenal? So you picked, someone picked Gabriel.
You picked Gabriel.
Yeah.
You picked two Arsenal players.
I picked Gabriel as well.
And you picked Gabriel. And then who picked Rice? You picked Rice.
Yeah.
He picked Rice.
So why are you being what? No other Arsenal players.
I mean, Gabriel could have got in there, but I thought I'd go something different. Thiago. I don't think anyone would mention Thiago. Gabriel for me has
Can't argue
been
that.
probably your best player this season. So yeah, I thought let me put Thiago in there, man.
Subjective, lad. It's a subjective question.
Is it?
Anyone's got their own opinions.
And Brad, for you, your three were
Donnarumma, Mbeumo, and Haaland. Yeah, I was gonna put Gabriel in there, but I knew all of you guys were gonna say it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So it's an obvious one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. You know, there could have been an outside shout for Estevao. You know, but
Esteban's being great.
he's been cooking, man. He's been cooking, bro.
He's been good. No, we've been watching. He's been very good. He's exciting.
He's one of the best teenagers in the league, lad.
Bro, in the world, not in the league, in the world,
probably,
bro.
lad,
Only Yamal is worth more than this guy now, officially. You know what I mean? Officially, bro, he's worth
Yamal's
107 million, 108
still
million.
Wales ahead, like Yamal's far.
Yamal is obviously better right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
he's
'cause-
more pedigree in Europe. He's won the Euros and whatnot.
He's
all of
also
that,
getting
right?
game time because I'll say a max down when he hasn't been playing as much.
Nah.
But
What am I hearing?
I love it.
No,
What am I
but
hearing?
I'm hearing
That's
you,
the
bro.
one below.
He's a
That's
freak.
Rio. That's like Rio and Gamoa and Max Dowell. They're in the same
leave them
category.
schoolboys alone.
But they're not playing as much as Esteban's been phenomenal.
But he's like
he's
19.
getting the minutes.
Is he like
No,
19?
but he's 18.
18.
No, but
Max is
he needs to
15,
get
bro.
even more. He needs to get even more because
Oh, you want to play more, yeah?
He started against United and he got sacrificed because we got a red card in
Yes,
5
he did,
minutes.
he did.
He started against Brighton, he got
Terrible,
sacrificed
you know.
again because we got another red card.
Yeah.
He comes on against Liverpool off the bench and he had a fantastic performance away from the goal, right? He comes on against Forest, he gets an assist quickly. Comes on against Wolves, gets an assist quickly. Like, bro, this guy's cooking. You know
He's
what I
a
mean?
good player.
He's cooking, bro, and it's inevitable
player.
that he's going to be starting. Yeah? Bukayo,
Brazilian,
watch out.
isn't he? Is he Brazilian?
Bukayo, watch out.
Easy. Hey, slow down.
Hey,
Don.
all two
I know your
minutes
name's
season.
Don, but slow down.
We'll talk at the end of the
Like, you're
season.
talking about there's no Arsenal players, but no Liverpool player deserves to.
Szoboszlai, bro. No,
Hey,
Yes, Szoboszlai,
hey,
but-
that's a
But
shout.
has he all season?
you can't put him in there because
Yeah.
people aren't really, you know.
He's been our shining star without a shadow of a doubt. He's been our best player all season.
He's so
Believe
elite,
me,
bro. I
that
think-
kid is insane.
He's been good,
But
man.
I can't put him in the top 3 just because of how the team's performed. To be quite honest,
poor
but he's a
Szoboszlai.
leader, you know, absolute leader on the pitch, leader off the pitch. He's excellent at everything he does because he's a utility player, can play anywhere on the pitch. You know what I'm like when I talk about Liverpool players.
Yeah,
He's genuinely
You know what
great.
he reminds me of right now? Yeah, remember that season when Hazard fell off and Willian had to step up.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that where Willian's looking around. It's like, yo, no one's stepping up.
Yeah,
Now
come
I have
on.
to step up. Yeah. Szoboszlai's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me
He's
just do
trying to
it.
lead
innit?
by example.
Yeah,
Also
yeah,
his
yeah,
shots,
yeah.
his shots, Szoboszlai's shots, bro. Yeah.
Bro, he's
Oh
got
my
power.
days.
Yeah, he's
His
mad.
technique and power is
player.
just
Yeah.
Good player.
incredible.
man.
Let me
Maybe it's the hair. The hair's gassing him up now.
Trust me. Let me bring this first episode to a close. And obviously, that is our top 3 right now in the Premier League. We've had obviously an array of different fans give their top 3 players right now. Let us know in the comments below your top 3. Any outside picks? No one really mentioned that Danny Welbeck is on great form. True. Teta's on great form. João Pedro, I've always been a fan of him. So these people.
Only last
He
few
had a
games,
drop
though.
off.
Only
Yeah,
last
he's had a
few
drop off.
games.
Yeah, it's still a bit early, but those are maybe some outsider picks that you might put in the comments below. Please like the video if you've enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Peace.
Don't forget, join us on the 14th, Friday the 14th of November. We're going to be doing a 12-hour live stream.
12 hours.
Continuous, right? To raise money for the victims of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. There's a lot of people down there have been suffering. So come, join us. We're going to raise money. It's going to be chaos.
We are raising money for 12 hours. What we got?
Around
I know something that you cannot believe. Jamaica, we have a charity stream. You know them way there, man. You know them way there. Come on, fam.
Join us
Santa,
on
you there?
Friday. It's going to be mayhem.